Hi everybody, Keith here. So recently I had a mentoring session with a client of mine in the UK who was just looking at their career and thinking about where they go to next and what do they have to do to build their own personal brand. And a conversation came up and they made this comment. I feel like I am ticking lots of things off my task list, but I don't feel like I'm making progress. And you and I both know is when you feel like you're not making progress, you become pretty frustrated with yourself and frustrated with everything else around you. And so the comment I said to him is what's happened over the last 18 months in his role is he's become very task list orientated, not goal list orientated. Because often what we find with the task list is we tick one thing off and add two more things to it. And we always seem that this list gets longer and longer and longer. And of course, as it gets longer, we never feel like we're making, you've got it, progress. And so we have to understand that you need a goal list that creates the task list and to make sure that you have goals. And so it was a light bulb moment for him. He's gone, you know, when I first got in the role, I had goals. Now I just don't have any goals. We've got targets to hit, we've got projects to work on, but I don't really have a goal in my career or in my role. So we sat down and got him crystal clear on what the goals are moving forward. But I want to just share with you, probably, you know, the concept you've heard me talk about before, but I just want to put it into a little bit more perspective for you. You know, I talk about the power of threes. And what I mean by that is if we look at it this way, what are the three things that you need to accomplish for the quarter? What are the goals that you want to accomplish in the next 90 days? Next 90 days from now, you have a 90-day sprint. What are the three goals that you want to accomplish? What are the three goals that you want to achieve in the next month? And making sure that those goals line up with the quarter. And then you go, what are the three for the week? And making sure they line up with one another. And then you say, what are the three things that I need to achieve today? And I can hear you almost saying this already. You're going, hey Keith, I've got 23 things to do today. No. You can't do the 23 things until you do the three most important things. Because when you do the three most important things that line up with the week, the month, and the quarter, you make progress towards what's important, what matters, and what's going to make a difference. Now, the other thought I had is you might be sitting there and going, you know, maybe you already feel overwhelmed. Maybe doing something different, changing, is even making you feel a little bit overwhelmed. So here's what the three might be. The three could be something personal, could be something professional, could be something physical. The three could be in your business or in your role. So maybe the three list, and this was the epiphany I had today, maybe the three list becomes the one. What's one thing in the next 90 days you need to achieve in your life, in your professional life? Why? So you get a balance. Otherwise it's all work. I remember years ago, I was just traveling at Mach 1 with my hair on fire and got to my annual Christmas break. I'd take a month off. And to be perfectly honest, for 2 weeks of the 4 weeks, I was just fried, fatigued. Put another F word in there if you want. But I was just cooked. And I wasn't any good for Christine or the girls. And I just realised that, you know, one of the things that I need to be doing is making sure I take back control of what I'm trying to achieve. Just food for thought. Thanks very much for watching. Maybe it's threes, maybe it's one, but I can guarantee you'll feel more progress and feel less frustrated when you apply this process to your personal and professional life. Bye now.